an unhealthy amount of ice cream right now. Yes, I am. We're going to Kmart, folks. My legs feel like they're about to fall off. What day is it? I can't even run to the end of the street. Really festive, cute romance. Good morning, guys. It is about 9:05 on, what day is it? Saturday? It's Boxing Day. I wanted to be out of bed by now, but I've woken up feeling a little bit crook. Probably all the food that I ate yesterday. I think my stomach is just like trying to recover. They're gonna chill for a little bit, keep reading my book, and then I might get up and do a workout in about an hour or so. I will update you on what I'm reading though. So what I'm reading at the moment is Merry Measure by Morton. I did see this on a Facebook recommendation page a little while ago and I added it to my library, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna read it. I don't know why. But then last night I got home and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. It's like 11:50 on Christmas Day. I'm going to start reading a Christmas novel and I'm actually really enjoying it so far. Like the past couple books I've read, the characters haven't really grabbed me that much, and this one I'm actually really enjoying from the get-go. So this follows our main character Arlo, and he's had a crush on his older brother's best friend Jack ever since he first met him in high school, and even though he thinks he's never really going to like him back, he's still had a crush on him this whole time. Now they're on holiday in Amsterdam because Arlo's brother is going to propose to his boyfriend, and Arlo and Jack have to share a hotel room. And so it's just this really festive, cute romance. It's really funny so far. I'm absolutely loving Arlo's personality, and Jack is just honestly a sweetheart. And so I can't wait to keep reading this. I've already highlighted so many passages. Like, you know when you're really enjoying something, I feel like I'm just highlighting something on every single page. Tough. My legs feel like they're about to fall off. We just did today's planner workout from the Kick app, which was the core and glute blaster. I was looking at the exercises while I was in bed last night and I'm like, that looks like it's gonna hurt. And I was right. Afternoon. It's 12:30. I did not vlog much yesterday after, I think the last thing I vlogged is maybe me reading. So we ended up actually heading down to Geelong yesterday because it was one of my good mates' birthdays and we'd booked an escape room to do down there. So we caught up, had dinner, went through that, and it was so much fun. Came second, which I wasn't very happy about. Didn't realize that I was going to be that competitive about an escape room until we didn't win. And I was like, ugh. I was originally looking to film something about the escape room, but then when we were going in, the guy was like, no phones or anything. If you have them, they have to stay in your pocket. So I was like, okay, cool, that's fine. It's located in an old paper mill as well. So there are like, the buildings are just so old and they look so cool. Plenty of cobwebs, which I wasn't too happy about. You know, they said they haven't had a scorpion in over a year, so there's always a bright side to things. I had another very big sleep in today. I stayed in bed for ages because I just didn't want to get out of bed until I finished reading my book, and I did. So I finished reading Merry Measure, gave it 5 stars. So there we go. That's another favorite for 2020 that I didn't actually get to add to my list. I loved it. I love Arlo and Jack. They are such beautiful main characters. It was so witty, like I couldn't help giggling with almost every other line. And I feel like normally when I'm looking back on things to give ratings, it's either a very obvious 5-star, or when I think back on the book, I'm like, oh no, I didn't really like that, didn't really like that. But it was neither of those things for me. Like, I gave it 5 stars, but I didn't realize until after I'd finished reading it that I was like, hold on a second, there was nothing about this book that I disliked, which is very strange because normally even with like my favorite books, there might be a scene that I don't quite like reading, but there was nothing in this one. Like, I loved every bit of it and I was like, what is happening? So Lily Morton nailed it. As you can see, I'm in my activewear. I'm trying to hype myself up to go for a run because I am not a runner. I hate it. I can't run. I can't even run to the end of the street. But I've noticed that being in lockdown, whatever cardio, stamina, whatever I'd managed to build up completely disappeared despite all the workouts that I was doing at home. Went back to Taekwondo, absolutely carked it in those first couple sessions. And I'm like, you know what? I need to build my stamina back up, and I hate doing it by myself. Like, I kind of want someone to come with me, but at the same time my friends are busy today and I don't want to message people being like, hey, want to go for a run? So we're just going to attempt to run around the block. I don't think it's going to go very well, and it's not even a kilometer, but we're gonna try. We're back and we did it, almost. I'm very happy with what I did. I did not even think that I would be able to make it to the end of the street. The last time I went for a run, I think was maybe in June or July, and I made it halfway around the block, but I was like dying by the time I made it there. This time I made it 3/4 of the way. I probably only had maybe half the street left to go, and I'm like, I think I might puke if I keep pushing myself even further than I already am. So we stopped. It's not a full kilometer around the block. It's 0.8 Ks, but it's close enough for me. It's a way for me to actually just kind of start running because I want to be able to run. I love looking at people running and I'm like, I just want to run, you know? I just want to be able to run. And then I make it like 2 minutes in and I start dying. But I think that was like 5 minutes of running, and I'm really proud of that because I didn't even think I would make it half that far. I'm all sweaty now because I didn't realize that it's like 28 degrees today because it's just very overcast in Melbourne at the moment. Okay, it is several hours later. It's 8 o'clock at night now. I'm a little bit torn at the moment because I was just catching up on some Vlogmas videos because I have fallen behind, and I was watching Sophie's video. I think it's day 21. We have the same planner. I bought the exact same one from Kmart, but then I've seen the monthly planner that she bought, and I was like, oh my god, I was looking for one just like that. So with this planner, you get like a page a day. So it has the day, notes, to do, urgent, and my goals. But I've noticed I have been flicking back and forth a lot between the day and then like the monthly calendar that it has at the start of each month. So this, and I figured it's going to be so much easier on me if I can just have like a monthly planner in front of me somewhere. And I saw her vlog and she had one, and it's huge and it looks so good. And I'm like, I kind of want to go to Kmart now and pick one up so that I can like get ahead and start actually planning my month so I don't fall behind at the start. But it's raining and cold. Despite the fact that I said it was 28 earlier today, it has dropped so much between now and then. When my options are to get changed, go in the cold and get a planner, or stay inside with some ice cream and read, the latter option sounds very appealing, but I'm like, I could do both, you know? I could go to Kmart now and then come back. Let's just do it. We'll go to Kmart. We're going to Kmart, folks. Where am I going? I need to get changed. Really awkward angle, but it is the only spot in my car that I could actually prop my phone. My nearest Kmart didn't have the one that I wanted, which is kind of disappointing. They did have a weekly planner. You can't see it that well. I'll show you when I get home. But there is another Kmart a little bit further out that apparently does have
like a lot of stock of this planner that I want. So we're gonna head out there next and see if we can find it. It's still really shitty weather, but we're already out, so we're just gonna do it. It's 8:45 now, so hopefully I can get home soon and have my ice cream. Okay, I'll check in with you at the next Kmart. Okay, so I'm at the other Kmart, but I've never been to this one. It's a new addition to like the supermarket complex kind of thing. And I have no idea how to actually get into the Kmart. So like, cause you've got the main supermarket thing and it looks like there are a bunch of restaurants at the back. But there are like a lot of cars and there are people coming out with bags. And I'm like, can I get in from this end or did I have to go up to the other end? Because there is a sign, there are multiple signs saying Kmart, but I really don't know where I'm supposed to go. So I'm kind of like, do I just go for a wander? I have made it into the Kmart, but I don't know where I'm going. It kind of has the same layout as mine, so we're gonna see. Fingers crossed they have what I'm looking for.
This is a very bad angle, but I'm back from my Kmart run. I'll show you my haul in a little minute, but for now, I'm going to have some ice cream. What are you doing? Oh, and under the tree. Anyway, I'm going to have my ice cream, and one of my friends actually got me onto this one because I don't know if I've mentioned it already in this vlog, but I only just recently found out that I'm actually gluten and dairy intolerant. I really hope the camera picked that up because my cat just ran into the coffee table. She's gone spastic. Anyway, back to my ice cream. It has been a little bit of an adjustment because that's pretty much everything that I eat out the window. I didn't eat a lot of fruit, not a lot of vegetables, definitely didn't drink as much water as I should have. Like I pretty much survived on McDonald's. This ice cream is from Woolies. It's the Plantitude plant-based deliciousness dairy-free cookies and cream ice cream. It does say that there may be peanuts and tree nuts present, so I'd be wary of those, but I'm okay for those things. So we're gonna have some ice cream. Yum. And I have tried this before, and I don't know if anyone else just gets, hang on, I still have the carton of it. I don't know if anyone else ever got like just the Woolworths standard cookies and cream. I used to get it all the time. Not a big fan of the carton change, but anyway, but this tastes exactly the same. So if you're looking to switch to like a dairy or gluten-free option, then I would definitely go with Plantitude because it really, to me at least, does not taste any difference from the other Woolies cookies and cream ice cream. Am I going to have an unhealthy amount of ice cream right now? Yes, I am. Why? Because I deserve it. Mini haul time. So as I said when I finished the first Kmart, I did get a weekly planner. So that's just got, you know, like days of the week, easy done. But the one that I really wanted and the one that I left home for, I did end up finding, and I think I recorded it. It was on the bottom shelf. The shelf wasn't big enough to let me just pull it out, and I've knocked the whole display onto the floor. And there was a guy walking, like a guy who worked there walking right beside me, and he just kind of stared at me and I was like, oh, sorry. This massive like monthly planner, so handy. Absolutely going to use this day in, day out. Look at the size difference, folks. It is huge. It's going to be so handy to just be able to see like the whole month at a glance rather than having to flip back and forth between different pages. I'm going to sit and eat my ice cream and start writing out my planners while I catch up on the rest of Vlogmas. I'm going to end this vlog here. Hopefully my camera doesn't die before I can end it. I know it's been all over the place. There hasn't been too much footage. I will film a little bit more next week and hopefully we have a bit more of an eventful vlog. But until then, have a good time and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.